It's week 2 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Texans and the Patriots, and it's all up next.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in... Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016, who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Christian Harris on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. He'll get this to Henry. And what a hit there. Ouch, he pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Running it after the penalty. Big play pushes them beyond midfield. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL, and it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion, but this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on a route. CJ was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
Second down now, 7 to go. Motioning him from the slot right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They're set up at the 35 now. We send a man in motion. Stroud throwing here on first. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Stevenson with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Prescott will look to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
Them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again. First down, Stroud.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He lets one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Oh, hey. Hey, stop.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Has the Houston touchdown. The Texans pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
First down, here's Dak. That's taken in by Henry. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
26.
Motioning the tight end now.
26.
Play action, Prescott. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. Down the left sideline he goes. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots hold a slim 2-point lead early. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8. They motion the slot man right. Big gain has them across the 40. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Has his man, it's Mixon. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
On play action, here's Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Finding Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriots running their offense out there. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Henry on the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Where's the hot?
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he gets him around 6 there. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Where's the hot?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. Looks like we have a player hurt on that one. We'll get a pause here, and the training staff out to look at C.J. Stroud. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. First throw for the backup now. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You can't start a fire without a spark? Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Mixon on the toss. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Oh, and Robbie. Yes.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Speed left.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First and 10, Prescott. Polk makes the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Prescott, first and 10. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Demario Douglas, the intended target. So that brings up second down. Throwing again is Dak. On target to his man Polk. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
This one finds Polk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's a New England first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Look, this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Maher connects there. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Why, Tony? South.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Ow, okay. Like you text. Hey, Uno Mars.
Back to throw it. Launches one deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. We've come to halftime. The Texans, well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Dell now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
Going right side, mixing with it. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackled by Keon White there.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Look the hot. All right. Look the hot.
Stroud off the play fake. That one's caught along the left sideline. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go. Robbie.
From the 19. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans lead by 15 now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The New England offense running out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st down, here's Dak. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down.
we go. Wait, take.
Dak now from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Prescott now on third down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
11.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That pass caught by Wangu. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey, south. Whoa. White, Tony. Good.
From the gun, Stroud. He's got him. That's Mixon.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Oh, ready? Hey, uno.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has it at the 7. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
South. 19 Texas.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Under.
Throwing is Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Get the tempo with some hurry-up offense. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. This one. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
South.
To the air, Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one splits the uprights, and the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Called in by Bourne. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Catch is made in close. And he has the New England touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Dell now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let the hot. Hey!
Running left is Mixon. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They send Diggs in motion right. Stroud throwing here on first. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. As he nabs another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. 1st and 10, Prescott. On target to his man, Polk. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Complete, it's Ford. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Yeah! Here we go! Like 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Fits it through the middle. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. Jalen Polk the touchdown. The Patriots elected to go for 2 again.
Here we go! Like 26.
Another throw for Prescott. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. The Patriots had a shot at it, and they've got it! 2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
That's taken in by Henry. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Now to throw. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. Looking to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down at the line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Mixon on the counter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
All right. Hey, no more. Drop to the right, Drop to the right.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He puts everything behind this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the quick, right?
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, let's go. Oh, bro.
Back to throw, Stroud. Flush down now to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Alert the hot.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Wangu on the catch. Touchdown, Houston. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
One final shot here. Gets himself free. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Texans come away with a road win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.